Welcome back to Intables, everyone. So I'm going to go with you guys on the SPY, the S&P 500, and then I'm going to go with you guys on AGRI, a major breakout that we continue to break into new highs with in the Intables room. What exact indicators gave us confirmation on these breakouts, and how exactly could we have known that this stock was going to continue on higher throughout the day? With that said, if you are a day trader or you are looking for intraday perspective breakouts, we mention them in the Intables room every single day. Go to instables.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout like today again. So let's jump into this one. So jumping first into the S&P 500, again, this is the SPY. As you guys can see, we did come down. We bounced exactly off the lower end of our channel that we did talk about on Thursday. As you guys can see, we had some volume coming in, and we didn't have as much volume coming in today as we are leading into Powell tomorrow. Again, Powell will be speaking tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern time, and there will be multiple Feds that do speak tomorrow. So keeping an eye on that and exactly how we hold up here in the market will be very key. Now, looking at our MACD, since we have been tracing our EMA lines to give us that possible bounce here, as you guys can see, we are still curling up. We actually continued on with the curl here. So if we continue to curl, ultimately, we do want to see if we can cross our EMA lines to get more bullish momentum. We still are below the median of our MACD, so we do want to still be careful. We still could continue on lower if the market decides to sell off and Powell or any Feds say anything super hawkish. And as you guys can see on our MACD, we do have this decrease in sell pressure to the downside, showing us that we are increasing in buy pressure somewhat. We don't have any buy pressure coming in, again, above the median of the MACD, so we're going to be careful making sure we are getting that decrease in sell pressure is good, but we want to see if we can continue on with that decrease in sell pressure and ultimately get some buy pressure coming in. And looking at our RSI here, as you guys can see, yesterday we did mention that we were bouncing back over our 30 RSI. We did have a lot of bullish momentum today. However, we did continue on lower at the end of the day. Again, that is leading into Powell tomorrow, and looking at exactly what he has to say. As you guys can see on AGRI, we did see this in pre-market. We were looking to see if we were going to get some volume here. We continued on higher, ultimately a bull flag here that we were looking to see if we can fill, and sure enough, we did fill this bull flag and continued on higher. And as you guys can see, we did consolidate. We did mention higher risk at 249. As you guys can see, we even double topped out here, and we did mention in the middle of the day when we did break over VWAP, and as you guys can see, we did continue on higher. We broke into new highs. We were looking to see if we can break over 250 for more of a confirmation on that break, and as you guys can see, we did. We had about an 8% on that break, and then we did mention higher risk, setting a stop loss just under your break, and as you guys can see, we did continue on lower. We had a pullback, and then at the end of the day, we did mention we were testing highs of day and getting us that next confirmation here on that continuation. Now, I wanted to remind us exactly why we did continue here and why we did keep our eyes on this stock. As you guys can see, we did have our 20 continuously holding over our 50. At the end of the day, if we were looking for that continuation to continue on higher, we would have been looking at our 20 moving average that did cross under, but then did cross back over. And then we had that continuation on buy pressure here at the end of the day and giving us more confirmation to continue on higher, as we did continue on with more pressure than we've been having throughout the day, while we did have our 20 moving average crossing back over our 50. So therefore giving us that continuation on higher. And again, just setting stop losses below these spikes. If you guys see a continuation on higher, we break into new highs, set a stop loss. If it continues on higher, set a stop loss. Continue to rise that stop loss is exactly what I would be doing. And as far as how heavy I go into these, as you guys can see, we're actually breaking into new highs here, going to extended hours at about 288. So, oh wow, we are breaking out as I'm recording this video. Again, leading into 3, a very strong point. I'm going to put this in the Intables room right now, actually, as we speak. Now, again, with that said, if you are a day trader or you are looking for intraday perspective breakouts, we mentioned pre-market news before market open every single day. Any breakout that is worth looking at throughout the day. I know the market's very choppy. It's nice to have some breakouts in front of you, in my opinion. And again, all of you Instables that come over every single day and support the channel, I appreciate every one of you guys. You guys know I have a ton of love for you guys, and we're going to continue to go at it. Stay patient, take what the market gives us. A very nice example here with AGRI breaking into new highs multiple times with multiple confirmations. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in pre-market.